Yeah, want it. I do it however I want it. Just pass me the ball and I run it. Yeah.
What's up, YouTube family? It's your boy, Mr. Knock One Down. Hey, I'm doing some honeydews today. I got a recessed light in the ceiling that's been delayed. When I turn the switch on, the other three come on. This one has a delay in coming on. And then when it comes on, it started sporadically blinking on and off. So, I think it's gonna be the bulb socket. And what I mean by the bulb socket, let me show you guys. This little thingy right here. That's the little thing that's hanging out of the ceiling there as well. Okay, so they don't sell this. They don't sell this by itself. So you have to buy the whole can. I don't need to change the whole can up. That's just the assembly to where the recessed light holder connects into. So that's kind of overkill just to change the assembly out too. But you can't get this at Lowe's or Home Depot without buying this whole thing. I think it's like 16 bucks. So what I did, I just cut the wiring from it. And I'm gonna cut the wiring from that and wire nut it back together and see if that fixes my problem. I'm 99% sure that is the issue. I put a new bulb in it and it was doing the same thing. So I'm gonna just turn the light switch off and do my work. I'm not gonna turn the main break off. I know not to touch the wires in my hand together. So this is just for, it's not a how-to video for you guys. This is just what I'm doing. For information. This is basically just for informational purposes on what I'm gonna be doing today. So without further ado, I'm gonna get to this. I got some red beans in the crock pot cooking, and I'm gonna do some hot wings for the kids later on. So let me splice the wiring here in the ceiling and connect this and put it back together, and we'll see if that correct the problem. Y'all stick around, don't go nowhere. All I'm doing here is just stripping the wire. Now, I don't need a lot, just a little exposed. And then, got two wire nuts here that I'm gonna put this back together with. That is no good. Let's try this. All right. Got it tight. Put my bulb back in here. Verify and turn the power on. Okay, right on. It's not flashing. And it's not fluttering. Well, got a delay ain't coming on. Now I'm beginning to think it might be in this switch. Now one other thing I'm gonna change, and it was this piece. I'm gonna change it out. I don't know if that's make it different. I don't know. It's some kind of little, I don't know if you know what it is. You can leave a comment on the video, but I don't know. Some kind of little diode or something. But I'm gonna change that out and see if that make a difference. Let me try the other bulb. I'm just gonna take a bulb from the other socket. Yep. So I don't know if changing that other part, the diode, was the issue, but I went ahead and put it on there anyway because it's new. It came with the new can light. But as you can see, it's the same bulb, 2200 lumina HD bulb as the other three. And we know that now it's 6. So now I'm gonna button everything back up. I'm gonna see if I got another HD bulb. If I don't, I'm gonna have to go out later and get one. But this is the type of bulb. And this is what I had in there. This is a Eco Smart. It's only 950 luminous. This is a brighter bulb for in the kitchen. And it's a bad bulb. So, before I close this video out, I'll go ahead and put the can back, show you guys, and putting the can back up in there and everything, and how I attach this back to the container. Y'all stick around. All right, I did have some more 2200 watt lumina bulbs. This is a GE bulb, ultra bright LED bulb. It's not a HD, but it should put out the same amount of luminous. So let's get that put up. All right, I just put it in that other one. I'm gonna just unscrew this one, put it back together, and same brightness. I think the HD brand was just a more expensive brand, and when I went to look for it at the time, they didn't have that in, so I had to get what they had. As long as the brightness is the same, it's all good. I'm gonna turn this power on. And then we'll put this back together. All right, you got these two little indentures here, and that's for the tabs on the side of this light socket to go in, and that's what holds it in place. Or you can kind of turn it like that. Either or, I think, will work. It just snaps into place like that. And you got some little hangers on the inside. Gotta pinch these back and clamp them in. Trying to get these little fingers to, there we go, I think I might be on to it now. It always come out easy when it's time to go back in. It's when you normally have the stubbornness. Oh, there we go. Back side here. Oop. It's still acting stubborn. So I need to get it to conform. All right. right, baby, your life fixed. All that thing I gotta hear about. Tell the truth. Hey, if you guys learned something, hey, give this video a thumbs up. Don't let nobody sell you the whole line of you need to replace the whole can and all that if you're having an issue with your light. You know, first of all, you're going to have a good idea of what it is before you just jump into it. Second of all, once you figure it out that you just need a bulb socket, don't let nobody sell you the whole idea that they need to replace the can and all of that. These was on the older style homes. The newer style homes now, I don't think they use cans anymore. They got the recessed light that has clips on them, little wings. You put them in the hole, and the wings snap back and hold the light up against the sheetrock. But that's just an easy fix. But till next time, it's your boy, Mr. Knock One Down. I'm just tinkering. I'm out. Peace.
I do it however I want it.